morning and welcome again to our daily thought. We are continuing from the thought that we heard yesterday morning. I want to read you those verses from Matthew chapter 2, just verse 1. And it says this: Now, when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem. Just that first verse. And the heading I give is the same heading as yesterday. Are you close or are you far away this Christmas? We closed our thought yesterday morning by saying that the unassuming birth of a peasant boy of 2,000 years ago in a stable in the Middle East has caused such a commotion all over the planet. He is the one that can bring peace and joy. And the greatest news is that he is coming again. His birthday still continues to cause a commotion all over our planet, even today. Continues to cause traffic jams all over our world. Every time we check our calendars, we are using Jesus Christ as a reference point. Because of Jesus, history is actually divided into BC and AD. It was once said by a great man of God, the hinge of history is on the door of Bethlehem's stable. So what is Christmas? Christmas is when God came down the stairs of heaven with a baby in his arms. And Jesus came into the world, the greatest and the costliest gift ever. Now, there are two groups of people mentioned in the little passage that we've read. And if you have time again, I encourage you to read Matthew chapter 2, verses 1 to 11. The two groups are the Magi and then the scribes and the priests. And you will see how close some were and how some were very far away. So the far became very close. That's the Magi. Again, I'm going to read to you Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 and 2. And when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that was born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. Now, these wise men amaze me. They amaze me for two reasons. Number one, these wise men were not just from around the corner or just down the road. When we read the word of God, we read the word east, and we read it twice. This shows us they were very, very far away from the manger in Bethlehem. It was a huge journey of over 1,000 miles to get from Babylon to Bethlehem. The journey they took was incredible, but they came all the way through the heat of the desert to see the baby. But secondly, the response to what they saw in the manger, to me, was even more incredible. Were they disappointed by what they saw? Remember, these wise men had seen the outstanding palaces with great kings with great authority, but now they come to Bethlehem and they see a baby in a manger. He didn't look like a king. There was no palace but a stable. There was no scepter, no throne, no royal garments. This baby, Jesus, couldn't even walk or talk. But these three wise men knew immediately that this baby was not just a king, but the king. This baby was not born to be king, but was born a king. And that this king was greater than even Herod, who they talked to. They saw beyond the manger, they saw beyond the present time into the future, and they knew that they were looking at the King of all kings and the Lord of all glory. I trust that you will see beyond the trimmings and the turkey and the tinsel this Christmas, that you will truly see Jesus. How can you see Jesus, you may ask? I want you to tune in again tomorrow and find out tomorrow morning how you can see Jesus and find him for yourself. God bless you. Look forward to speaking with you again tomorrow morning.